All right, good morning, everybody. I am recording this on Sunday evening. I am going to get nice and prepared really early. So I've got busy all week. So I'm trying to do as much as possible today. Welcome to Hacking Self Storage on Monday morning. This fire is too goddamn hot. On Monday mornings, what we do is we go through my week in numbers, the good stuff, the bad stuff, and everything in between. Yes, I know if you can see this, I'm wearing a beanie hat, and that is because me and my son, oh yeah, we've been out running. I've done 5 miles today. He's done 2.5 miles, which is awesome. Honestly, being 10-year-old son, I said, look, mate, you can watch football if you want, because we went shopping with a wife and garden centres and all that good stuff at Christmas. And I said, I'm going to go for a run. And he goes, can I come with you? It's like, mate, of course you can, but you don't have to. It's freezing. No, I want to, Dad. You've got to do what you don't want to do, don't you? Because I always say about the inside voice, don't let the inside voice win. The inside voice wants you to be fat, lazy, and broke. And if you listen to that inside voice, guess what? You will be fat, lazy, and broke. So sometimes you got to tell it to shut the hell up. And he goes, Dad, I'm going to tell my inside voice to shut the hell up. I'm like, oh my God, Dad, I'm so proud of you. Come on then, buddy, let's go. Anyway, let's get on to self-storage. Don't forget, by the way, before I get into self-storage, don't forget to join my newsletter, mrselfstorage.com. I give all my numbers away. I give absolutely everything away. And I have a self-storage tip and give you the results, etc. You know what? It's been a really good week. Onto this week's results. It's been a really good week, apart from Sunday. By Thursday evening, we was on 22 reservations. 22 reservations for the week. I was thinking, oh my God, we're going to break the 30 mark comfortably. It's going to be amazing. And we never did. We got 29 reservations. And Saturday was a great day for square footage. Sunday wasn't a great day for square footage. However, I think we're net. I'll get to the figures in a second, the exact figures, but I think we're net over 1,500 square foot for the Stormore branches. So that I think is incredible, really good. Currently as well, out of the 100, we've got 108,205 square foot available to rent. And the current occupancy is 86,890. And let's not forget, we've got 6 new containers at Mansfield that we've just got this week. And we've also got Glasgow, that is a new site. So we've added them to the mix as well. And we're still 86,809 square foot rented out. And we are percentage occupied is 80.3% across the Stormore branches. That's not including Beverley, where we're 85% full at Beverley. So honestly, I was telling James today, I couldn't be happier. I know other people have said that it's been a real challenging year, 2024. But us, yeah, obviously it can always go better. But as a year, I think it's been incredible, absolutely incredible. And next year, the idea is I want to add another 8 sites. Yes, 8 sites. That's the aim. Acquisitions. So if you want to sell your self-storage, hit me up, deanbucci@icloud.com, or finding new sites. If you found a site that's potentially good for me, we have a finder's fee and all that goodies as well for you. So overall, the way it's looking moving into December, I did say to James that overall, I'm really happy. I'm going on to the next thing straight away. Overall, I'm really happy, but we've got to remember things can change in an instant. And I think we're due to lose 1,000 square foot next week, but we might be able to claw that back depending on quotes, etc. But yeah, so it can change. We're in early parts of December, but so far December's been absolutely brilliant for us. So here's a summary for all our sites. Just not, and by the way, if you want the data for, because I haven't actually got the data right now, because I do that in the morning. If you want the data for the funnel, so how many website visitors, how many quotes, and how many reservations, then you'll see that in tomorrow's newsletter. I just haven't got the figures yet. I haven't got around to doing that, but I'll do that tomorrow at 6 a.m. and that'll be in the newsletter. So mrselfstorage.com, and it probably will be delivered just before 7 tomorrow. Right, so overall, we did 93 quotes. This isn't including Beverley, because Beverley's not officially a Stormore site. 93 quotes, 27 reservations. That's a conversion rate of 29%. 28 move-ins, so 30% conversion rate. We moved in 3,565 square foot. We moved out 1,870, so we're 1,695 square foot up. That is awesome. Total internal rooms occupied, 800. Dead on 800. That is amazing. We've got 144 containers rented out as well. The store occupancy overall here is 79.94%, although it does say 80% on the other one. So this is from Space Manager. So there's obviously I can't remember. I did ask a question last week because he didn't tally up last week, and there was a reason why, but I can't remember. So anyway, but 79.94. So the discrepancy is marginally, but I hate discrepancy in figures. I hate it, hate it, hate it, because the figures are the figures are the figures. For me, my blinds come up at the other side. Yeah, the figures are the figures, and there shouldn't be a discrepancy, no matter how small it is. Gonna take a swig of my beer. I deserve it, by the way. Ran 5 miles today. All right. Been to a garden centre with a wife. I'm just looking at the wife now. She's cooking tea, and I'm like, oh no, did she hear that? So let's have a look. Average insurance sold. We sold altogether £177,000 worth of insurance. It's an average of 6,300. Next week we've got to move in 1,070, and we got 1745 due to move out. So that's the overall. What I'm going to do is run through very quickly now, because you've got the overall, and if you want to have all this information, then it's on the newsletter. We can give you that. But yeah, and by the way, I'm going to do a LinkedIn newsletter as well, just once a week, giving you the figures, because not everybody wants my self-storage tip, which you're mental for not having that, and the meme of self-storage. So we're doing that on LinkedIn. Basically, it's a lead generator to try and get people from LinkedIn onto a LinkedIn newsletter to get to my actual newsletter. We've nearly got 800 subscribers to the newsletter. We nearly have 500 people a day reading the newsletter. We are I was going to say, we are fastly becoming the biggest broadcaster. What? There is no broadcaster. What are you on about? We are the only newsletter. We are the best newsletter. We are the worst newsletter. Yay! And I found out that obviously, as you guys know, I love the Self Storage Association, but we've got more people on our newsletter than the Self Storage Association and the Fidessa, and that is wild, absolutely wild. And we're only going to keep on growing. We're growing by about 20. I know it doesn't sound like much, but 20 subscribers every single week. I just can't wait till we get to over 1,000 on the newsletter. It'd be amazing, and we're going to start advertising and stuff on Facebook and Meta and all that groovy stuff. I've got a meeting with somebody really awesome who wants to help get involved with the course next Friday, which will be really good because they can do the stuff I don't like doing, like selling it. I hate it, honestly. When I say the course is open, and I get messages saying, Dean, you've been too salesy. I'm like, mate, I'll give you free stuff for 3 months. All I'll do is give. I need to pay the bills here. This I don't get to do this podcast costs money. So anyway, shut up, Dean. Honestly, I think it's like just for the hosting and stuff, it's like 500 quid a month. So and by the way, obviously we earn more from the course and that, but I hate selling. I just feel a bit. Anyway, right, Willoughby quotes at Willoughby, 17 quotes at Willoughby. My tea's not ready. That is not really good, but we've done 8 reservations. That's a 47% conversion rate. 6 move-ins, 35% conversion rate. The Luton van was rented out 4 times. We moved in 1,095. We moved out 735, 360 up. Brilliant. Can't complain with that at all. 350 internal rooms, 46 containers rented out, and we are 81% occupied at Willoughby. 81%. I think that is absolutely golden. In December, 81% occupied. Do you know what? This is a foundation. Once we get to February, that's the foundation, what you're starting the year on. I know you're not starting the year technically in February, but the busy season starts to ramp up a little bit. And if we can get as long as we're not below 75%, don't really want to be as low as 75%. But if you said to me now, Dean, you're 75% in February, I think I'd take it. No, would I? Oh, I don't know. I don't actually know what it was in previous years, but I know that we're miles ahead of where it was this time last year. 81%, really good. £5,000 average insurance, 250 square foot due to move in next week, and 650 square foot to move out. I'm not going to know the finances either. I've got the data, but it means my virtual assistant adds all that up for me. Oh God, it's just gone off. Everything's gone off. Yeah, my virtual assistant adds everything up for me and then just gives me a table of how much finance we're taking each one. So at the minute, I don't know how much. Off the top of my head, I think we're just shy of 50,000 because obviously I look at it every day and add it up and stuff, and I think it's 49,800. So we're just shy of a 50 grand. So not too bad. Right. 29 reservations last week. Who did the resos, I hear you ask? And the football started as well. Angela did 1. James did 6. Jack, 19. 19 reservations. Online 2. And Mark was 1. So, Jack, well done. That is awesome. Right. Beverly figures really quickly. 8 quotes, 2 reservations, 1 move-in. So the conversion rates are 25% for reservations and 12.5% for move-ins. We were minus 160 square foot. We're 85.23 square foot percentage full, 75 square foot due to move in next week, and 35 square foot due to move out. And £3,000 was the average insurance. Wrexham, 5 quotes. Shocking. 1 reservation, that's 20%, no move-ins, and we lost 60 square foot, but we have got PPC turned off there because of the occupancy. Amount of square foot due in next week is 0, 35 square foot due to move out. Mansfield, the bloody gift that keeps on giving, 29 quotes, 11 reservations, that's a 38% conversion rate, 13 move-ins, 45% conversion rate, 1,475 square foot moved in. Wow. And 415 square foot moved out, 1,060 square foot up in December. What can I say? 192 rooms occupied internally. I actually was talking to Claire about this today, Sunday. I actually think this could be £1 million a year site in 2 years. And I know that means that we're going to take, I would say next year, 450 to 500. And then we've got the expansion, maybe a tad more. But I think it will be £1 million a year site in year 4 of opening. That's a big ask. But in my wildest dream projections, I put it down as a £700,000 a year revenue self-storage facility. No chance. No chance. We'll hit, even if we just don't do anything extra now, we're at, we'll be at like 380 if we continue doing this month. But obviously we're increasing square footage all the time. Like I say, we're 1,500 square foot over this month. So it'll be, I reckon we could be hitting 500,000 next year. So there's no way it's only going to increase another 200,000. But I'm going to have to tell Dan Bradbury because Dan's on about buying into the company. He's the only, honestly, I get so many people saying, Dan, you're so investable. For starters, I'm definitely not. I'm not. I do tell you all my mistakes, but honestly, I don't know why I've got a screwdriver here. Don't know why people think I'm investable. And so I've had so many people ask me, and I'm like, no, because you've got to add value. Who's going to bring something that I haven't got? I sound douchey, but I have got a lot of business skills, and operationally, I think I'm very good at running sites. And so you've got to bring something to the pie that I ain't got, and Dan brings loads to the pie. So, but I said to Dan when I was mapping out what it looked like and the finances and stuff, and I said 700. It's ridiculously low. So yeah, he's gonna have a good deal if he comes into it. Anyway, shut down. Nobody's interested. Okay. So we've got 192 rooms occupied, 25 containers rented out. We have got 82.23% occupied. That's including 6 new containers. 1 square foot due to move in this next week, 575 due to move out, but I don't think we'll lose square footage there. Glasgow, 14 quotes. We had no reservations and no move-ins. A stonker of a week, 32 containers occupied, 68% full, 320 square foot due to move in this week, 160 to move out. Terrible that. 28 quotes at Clough Road, 7 reservations, that's 25% conversion rate, 9 move-ins, that's a 32% conversion rate, and basically we're 335 square foot up there. The average insurance was 6,333, so that's good. 425 due to move in this next week, 325 due to move out. And by the way, this is why I'm considering not giving as much information away as people are like, wow, thanks, finally. Because basically giving my results away, people are like, well, is it possible to open a site there? Dean's doing this, Dean's getting the quotes, Dean's getting these move-ins, right? If we just get a little bit of this, we can up and near him. And I'm like, there's competition opening everywhere near me. And it's my own fault. The only good thing is that we're a better operator. Unless I genuinely do think that, and whoever, even the big boys, I think we're better operators overall, because as a big organization, it's hard to make everybody care, and I genuinely think that all our team cares, and it would be hard to replicate that with a bigger organization, and an independent, I would I won't mind going up against. Oh God, this episode is like me going, oh yeah, we're really good, we're really good. But Jesus, I've never done an episode like this before. I keep telling them how good we are. Yeah, I wouldn't, I don't know. But yeah, people are opening up all around us and stuff, and it's something that it's me obviously my own fault, and I never ever think bad of somebody opening up because ultimately, what does somebody say to me? It's business. It's business. It's nothing personal. It's business. And so yeah, it's part and parcel of the game. If I put all the stuff out there, I'm bound to get positives, but I'm bound to have negatives as well. So there's ups and downs, and it doesn't mean that I can't give self-storage tips or business tips and stuff like that. But it just means that I might have to scale back. I don't know if you've noticed, but on Clough Road, I give you the least information on Clough Road than any other site because the competition opening up around that area is just mental. And so I don't ever give you the occupancy anymore. And I give you it's a slimmed down version of the results. So I'm seeing the football. So yeah. Anyway, that's is it, am I moaning? Is it a moan? No, I don't think it's a moan because I accept that people are going to open. All right, my friends, I think that's all the sites. Hopefully, we'll have one or two announcements to come, and I can tell you about new sites that are coming in the following weeks before Christmas. I'm hoping one's definitely before Christmas, and one that I'm really, really, really excited about. And we're going to do things a little bit different here that we haven't done before. It costs a little bit more money, but it'll just separate us from everybody else. And not everybody else. There is one company in the UK that are doing things like this that I love, absolutely love. And they'll probably know who we are because I keep on saying, I'm going to come down and have a look. I'm going to come down and have a look. I'm going to come down and have a look. And they keep saying, Dean, come down anytime. I'm like, oh, that's a positive because I can go and see people and they're open arms and stuff and tell me everything and it's awesome. So yeah, and by the way, that site is nowhere near where the site that we're opening. So yeah, interesting times. All right, my friends, I've got to go. It's a corner to Spurs. No, it's a penalty to Chelsea. How did I get it so far wrong? I just saw the Spurs player milling it outside the edge of the box, and I thought, oh, definite corner because he's going to run in. No, it's a Cole Palmer penalty. Right, we're gonna talk you through this one. Do you know what? It went 2-0 to Spurs, and I was like, oh, thank goodness, because I was going to bet Chelsea. But if I'm honest, I just keep losing. I used to obviously be a gambler. I've had all my accounts suspended and everything, so I'm betting different people's names now. And then now I just don't even look at the horses, don't even look at the football like I used to. And so I thought, nah, that's not a bet. And it looks like Chelsea are going to equalise. Here we go. Cole Palmer's running up. He's set the keeper the wrong way. He scored. It is now 2-2. He's done that. Right. All right, my friends. I'm going to go and watch it with my kids. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you Tuesday. And I'm away in Centre Parks and following Monday, but I'm going to record all the podcasts. So I've got and I'm going to keep going through Christmas as well because I listened to somebody, Sean Perry, basically said, this next year we're going to continue doing podcasts because when I was going for walks and stuff, my favourite podcast, I was looking for them and there wasn't there. And he said that I don't want my audience to feel like that because I know some people will be looking forward to my podcast. And so I'm going to do that and keep people company, keep people sane because some people, bloody things come up again. He said that some people, one, might not have as many families as other people to keep them company. And also number two, that they just need a little bit of routine, go for a walk and have a bit of, because I love spending time with my family, but they can do my head in. And so just, a bit of time for themselves. So I thought, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do the same because some sad, poor soul out there will enjoy listening to me. And I don't know who he is or who she is, but there might be somebody out there. And so I'm going to do a podcast all the time over Christmas as well. All right, my friends, I love you. I appreciate you. And I will be seeing you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.